Did someone order a large helping of nostalgia? Here are 7 games like Ratchet and Clank to help you feel like a child again. No one is happier than we are to see that 3D platformers are making a huge comeback this year. For those 90s babies, that means getting a heavy hit of nostalgia and seeing some of our favourite childhood games being given a fresh coat of paint. And for younger gamers, that means getting to experience games like Ratchet and Clank for the first time. You have no idea how jealous we are. Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart just released on PS5, but lucky for us PC gamers, that doesn't mean we need to miss out on any wall running, time-hopping fun.
Oh, and nice work, Secret Agent Zircon.
This is so exciting!
We've put together a list of games like Ratchet and Clank that you can play on your PC. Before we jump in, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss another video from us. From one bipedal daredevil to another, Crash Bandicoot 4 It's About Time is the perfect game for those hoping to run, jump and spin their way through a childhood classic. Much like Rift Apart, which allows players to step into the boots of a brand new female Lombax Rivet, It's About Time reintroduces Crash's younger sister Coco, giving us the choice of playing as either marsupial at any time. In fact, Crash goes one better, and also makes Dingodile, Dr. Neo Cortex, and Torna, who has undergone a truly badass makeover, playable characters later in the campaign. This all makes for an exciting 3D platformer that's constantly throwing new special moves at you to keep you constantly excited. Avoid obstacles, complete time trials, and obtain masks to gain their special powers. Toys for Bob have done a truly excellent job of reinventing a beloved classic. Now with even more Wumpa fruit.
Welcome to the show, Jeremy. Looking for your precious mask. Behold the aforementioned putz.
Don't worry, we have a thing where we fight, he loses. It's a well-established dynamic.
With a sequel ready to take your brain to another dimension later this year, there is no better time to jump into the classic platformer Psychonauts. Playing as the young psychic Rasputin, you'll be using your psychic powers of levitation, telekinesis, and clairvoyance to prove he's worthy of joining the titular secret agent organization, the Psychonauts.
And then you'll make their heads explode?
No. Do you do that?
No. Well, once kinda.
It's a truly inventive platformer that allows the player to enter into the consciousness or the mental worlds of many of the characters, exploring the surreal and psychedelic worlds within their brains. And as we mentioned, Psychonauts 2 is due to release in 2021 and will feature some of the iconic characters whose heads Rasputin placed doors into in the first game. So brush up on your telekinetic powers with the original before it comes out. The next entry on our list, Sunset Overdrive, truly puts the wild in wildcard. It may seem like a world away from the bushy-tailed adventures of Ratchet and Clank, but Sunset Overdrive's action-packed gameplay, explosive combat, and arsenal of inventive weaponry makes it a must-play for fans of our interdimensional duo. Set in Sunset City in the year 2027. Sunset Overdrive is a manic open-world experience where you can fully customize your character, all the way from their shoes to their, moonhead. It's a humorous, fast-paced action-adventure about fighting toxic mutants and having fun whilst doing it. Because if you aren't having fun in the apocalypse, what's the point, really?
I know there's some scary out there, but it's all in how you look at it. You tell yourself you're gonna have a good time, you'll have a good time. Am I right? But seriously, those OD will tear you apart, be careful.
A true testament to our love of the platformers of our youth, Yooka-Laylee was originally a hugely popular crowd-funded game that raised $2.1 million from over 80,000 backers back in 2015. Thanks to those 80,000 people, we now have a sequel to the original joyful open-world platformer in the form of 2D platformer Yooka-Laylee and the Impossible Lair, complete with one of the most adorable sidekicks in gaming. Sorry, Clank. In Yooka-Laylee, you play as, can you believe it, Chameleon Yooka and wisecracking Bat-Laylee, as they explore beautiful levels and, in true childhood platformer fashion, attempt to thwart a megalomaniac hellbent on ruining the world. You have a roster of special moves and tonic gameplay modifiers to customize gameplay and take on the plethora of enemies, all whilst having a bat on your head for company, of course. We'd be lying if we said one of the main reasons for putting Biomutant on our list wasn't because deep down, we think Ratchet and our little buck-toothed fuzzy friend here would probably get along. These badass bipeds have a lot in common too. They don't like bullies, and they're a lot stronger than their furry appearances would have you believe. In action RPG Biomutant, you play as a customizable fuzzball who can use their mutations and serious kung fu abilities to take on enemies and traverse the post-apocalyptic wasteland to either save or doom a dying world, all depending on what decisions you and your dual-wielding rodent make along your journey.
As time passes, memories fade, and sometimes feelings change. It's not about who you were, it's about who you'll become. This story is far from over.
Self-described as a passionate homage to the platformers of our youth, Skylar and Plux Adventure on Clover Island is sure to give you the warm, fuzzy feeling that you get from playing a warm, fuzzy character. Our furry protagonist in question is Skylar Lynx, who, along with a talking arm and her airborne sidekick Plux Owlsley, I'll give you one guess what animal he is, must save Clover Island from destruction. It has all the makings of a classic 3D platformer, with a trusty jetpack to help you traverse the island, from its cavernous depths to its snowy peaks. With gadgets to gather, a beautiful island to explore, and a delightful duo to do it with, Skylar and Plux is sure to bring back wonderful memories of platformers from your childhood. Toys for Bob are quickly becoming the masters of revitalizing our childhood, as they give everyone's favorite wisecracking dragon a shiny new makeover. The Reignited Trilogy brings Spyro the Dragon, Ripto's Rage, and Year of the Dragon into the 21st century.
Thank you for releasing me, Spyro.
And Toys for Bob managed to achieve the impossible by making the game look and feel exactly as you remember it, not exactly how it looks now.
Sure.
The gems have a new sheen, and memorable characters like Hunter and Allura have had a makeover. Although time has not been kind to Moneybags, who somehow manages to be even more infuriating than he was all those years ago.
You can't use the bridge without paying, and you do not appear to have enough gems.
Typical. As the iconic purple fire breather, you get to enter new realms, collect gems, and help out all manner of creatures and characters. Except for Moneybags. That bear is beyond help.
Thank you, Mr. Dragon. Spyro, was it? You can now use the bridge whenever you want, free of charge. I hope we meet again, when you have even more gems.
Which of our nostalgia-filled adventures are you going to embark on first? Let us know in the comments, and make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe to Logitech G and hit the notification bell so you always stay up to date with our new videos.
Just get out there and make sure you grind up high and bounce around. If you stand still, they'll murder you.